Hey guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. It is Christmas season and I decided to draw you guys a reindeer. I went to this cool coffee shop and they had a little gingerbread in the coffee. I was like, oh, it's so cute. So I wanted to share it with y'all. In this video, I will be drawing a reindeer and then I will be animating it. And honestly, it's just a simple animation. I had to get this project done before Christmas, and so it was just kind of a quick little cute reindeer project. So deer are one of my favorite animals along with horses, and they're probably one of my favorite animals to draw just because I guess they're kind of similar to horses. When I first started drawing this deer, I kind of had an idea of the shape language that I wanted to draw, but I didn't really know entirely of how to do it. So I just started plotting down just different shapes, the different leg shapes, the different shapes for the head and the ears. And then once I had it all drawn out, I decided to give the deer, I guess, like some sort of like bell collar looking thing. I got inspired to draw this because I saw this deer on, I think it was on Instagram, and it had very bright, pretty colors. And I wanted to draw a deer that had bright, pretty colors, but weren't like the colors of an actual deer. So I decided to test, I guess, a new idea and wanted to do kind of more pastel pinks and purples, and you'll see that here later on in the video. I had the idea to draw like a cute deer, but that's not what ended up happening. What ended up happening was, I think, less of like a cutesy deer and more of a realistic deer. But all in all, I think it was still cool. I'm happy about it. Sometimes I get my mind to be drawing cutesy things and that just doesn't happen. I don't know why. I just am like, I'm gonna draw this really cute thing, and then it doesn't turn out cute. And I know I lack cute skills, and sometimes I can get them down, like the cat I drew and the fox I drew, and then sometimes they come out looking more realistic. I don't know, maybe it's like the shape language that I like. I like the jagged lines and I don't know, something about it. I just draw this way and I like drawing this way, but then I'm like, it's not really cutesy, because cutesy's kind of stubby and I don't know, tiny with the big eyes, and I just don't seem to get that down as well. So right now what I'm doing is I actually drew the picture and then I did the line art, and then I cut the entire piece into different layers so that I could animate it. So each one has its own layers, and then once I have those layers down, I start coloring behind those layers. And then at the very end, I'll take the layers, the line art, and the color and combine them into one. That way when I animate it, it's all one thing. So that's basically what you were seeing earlier, is me cutting the line art into different layers, and then essentially I'm going to be moving in between layers as I'm drawing this, so that may kind of look weird or funky, or why am I doing this? It's because it's the only way that I like to animate, or I know how to animate, is by cutting it and basically rigging it. As of right now, I'm not really a frame by framer. I think it just takes a lot more effort than just doing it this way. And I guess I like the League of Legends look. When you see the character moving but not moving, I just really like that. And so that's kind of why I've been doing these, is because it kind of reminds me of those League of Legends character screens. But this piece does not turn out to be something like League of Legends. I'm sorry to disappoint. This is a very simplistic animation. Well, here, as you can see, I colored this character with some light blues and pinks. So really, really light pastel-y kind of colors. I love it. I love how it looks. I had a lot of fun with this drawing. It was very fast and simplistic. I don't know if I really liked the background per se, but it is what it is. I was more interested in the character than I am of the background. So here you go. Here's the end result of this piece, and then we will get into the animating next. So the first thing I always do in animation is I pull over the layers from Procreate into the animating program, which is Procreate Dreams in this instance. And then for Procreate Dreams, you have to put all the layers, bring them all the way down. You have to resize. I have to resize the canvas because I don't know how else to do it. I have to resize the entire canvas to fit the animator. So the first thing I work on here is the snow. I kind of wanted a snow drifting effect as my deer is flying through the sky, and then I did the whole body flying kind of in a circle, like up and down in a circle. And it all makes sense here in a second because then I work on each leg and then the tail and the head to move as well. And then as one piece it comes all together. So in essence, it's a very simplistic animation, and this is pretty much all there is to the animation. I wanted to say I hope you guys' Christmas is going well. Mine kind of had a little bit of a downer. I ended up losing something very dear to me, which is okay. I will get over it, but hopefully it'll show up maybe in the future. I hope that y'all's Christmases are better than mine when it comes to that respect. But I have an amazing family and amazing loved ones, so I'm very blessed. You got to stay positive and think of your blessings, even though it may seem like there isn't any. And I can tell you, the last few days have been a little bit rough, but it'll be okay. Everything works out for the better, and there are blessings that I have received already for this Christmas, and I'm very grateful for. And for those of you who do not celebrate Christmas, happy Hanukkah, or happy whatever you guys decide to celebrate. I hope the holidays are amazing, and if it's cold where you are, have a nice hot chocolate or a hot coffee. I'm personally a coffee lover, and I've been getting the most amazing peppermint mochas. I've been making some of the most amazing peppermint mochas because this time of year I just absolutely love hot chocolate and peppermint mocha. It's just so good. And once the new year starts, I plan on getting back into some of these projects. I had a really big VTuber project I'm working on. If y'all have seen my last video, I took a break on it because it was just a lot. It was just time consuming and a lot to work on. So I am taking a step back and just working on more simpler things, pushing out more YouTube videos because I love doing these videos and creating these little simple animations for you guys. Man, this seems a lot more simpler than the VTuber I was working on. In the end here, basically all I was doing was just filling in the gaps and then just making it look good. And then that was pretty much the end, and here is the end result. I am fairly happy with it considering that I didn't really work all that much on it. It was just something simple for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also hope that it makes you feel creative in your own way and maybe make your own animations if it's something you're interested in. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And I always love hearing y'all's feedback, and it's always appreciated. Anyways, like I always say, guys, don't quit creating.